Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Baby Baseball channel. It is an Orange Friday, and we're live. And there have been some reports dropping on Shohei Ohtani, but there are conflicting reports right now. But there are clear reports in the last hour saying that Ohtani is signing with the Blue Jays. I have not been able to 100% confirm, though, because there are also reports saying, such as here on Twitter, and we'll get into all this, Ohtani has not made a decision yet. That's not to say it won't ultimately be the Blue Jays. My understanding is at this point that decision has not been made. But there are multiple reports, including on Dodgers Nation. My man over there says Shohei Ohtani to sign with the Toronto Blue Jays. According to multiple sources who spoke to Dodgers Nation on Friday, the two-way superstar has ended the suspense of the most lucrative free agent pursuit in baseball history. A formal announcement is expected as early as tonight. What's going on, everyone? We got Andy Cruz, Babe Rocks, Lady Braves. We got Chance Bunker. I haven't seen you for a while. I'm a Dodgers fan. All these reporters messing with my... Trust me, I mean, I know. Giants fans were still holding out hope and still are holding out hope. Such a dumb move, 45%, but going to taxes. Obviously, he's considered everything I would assume. But right now, if you just Google Ohtani, Ohtani to sign with the Blue Jays, Ohtani to leave the Angels, sign with the Toronto Blue Jays. MLB trade rumors 27 minutes ago. Ohtani's still undecided. So I don't know why reporters are making stuff up, but they must have some kind of insight, I would guess, or some kind of an educated guess. But right now there are reports dropping saying the Blue Jays are the team. Other reports saying, no, it's still undecided. But regardless, the decision is supposed to be imminent, meaning it could happen any moment now and become official. And I'm keeping an eye out very closely, waiting for it to become official. I'm getting messages sent to me. Jason Corona sent to me something on a flight. See if I can get that. That Ohtani took at a private jet that may or may not have Shohei Ohtani on it. What does that mean? From Alex Seixeiro, has left Santa Ana, California, and is set to arrive at Pearson Airport around 4:30. If that's, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Pearson Airport is in Toronto, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense because I guess every plane that leaves the airport, every plane that leaves every airport in the world may or may not have Shohei Ohtani on it. So I really don't understand that tweet right there. Alex Seixeiro, a private jet that may or may not have Shohei Ohtani on it, has left Santa Ana, California, and is set to arrive at Pearson Airport around 4:30 p.m. Do you have any evidence that Shohei is on that flight would be my question. But thank you for that information, Jason Corona. If that's true, I would say if Shohei's on a flight heading to Toronto right now, I mean, he's going there for a press conference. Jay Thompson says Cubbies still holding out hope. There's Jason Corona right there. Thank you so much for that update. San Francisco no longer international destination due to its current state. San Francisco definitely has a poor reputation over the last couple of years. I personally think it's a little bit overblown. I mean, act like it's straight World War III going on in San Francisco. I mean, I notice it's a little worse than it used to be, but it's not nearly as bad as some make it out to be, in my opinion. Cosman Cozy Codes, the Canthal Kid. We aren't. If you're still holding out hope for him to come to San Francisco, you're setting yourself up for heartbreak once he signs. Our actual offseason begins, hopefully. Oh, well, let me be more clear. Hope, as in, I hope that someday I'll be a billionaire. Okay, I hope. It doesn't mean I really think it's gonna happen or that it's realistic, but I still hope for it until he signs. I holding out hope. I never thought I'd see the day where the Canthal Kid give up hope. We have D Wolf here. Babe Rocks in a better state. LA, New York players signed there. Dodger fan here. CSR. I was hoping that he would not sign with us. Not worth the risk. Think how many players we go through instead of spending money. The Dodgers are a team that is pretty much stacked. Giants are a team that's been, this is just a fact. Giants are a team that's been needing a superstar for a long time. We've had our Buster Posies of the past. We've had Lincecum was amazing for a while. We've had superstars, but in the last 5-6 years, I mean, sure, Logan Webb has turned out to be really good, but we've never, free agent wise, we have not been able to sign. And even those guys I just mentioned were not free agents. We drafted Posey, we drafted Lincecum, we drafted Kane, we drafted all those guys. We're not that great as far as free agency goes. There's no doubt about it. And yeah, so go get Bellinger and Chapman. Save that dinero. Joe Boyd, every year the Giants never get superstars, 100%, keeping it real. CSR is here, injury prone, not worth the risk. Good luck to Toronto if it works out. I mean, I'm kind of, yeah, okay, Cosman. Yeah, no, I'm not predicting it anymore at this point in time. I mean, I don't think he's coming here, but it is possible. Anything is possible until we get that final report. So we're going to keep an eye on it right here. Alvin Gonzalez on Twitter. 56 minutes ago. No, an hour ago is his last thing. So who could we follow? I mean, who's going to have the report? Jeff Passan hasn't been. Oh, I just went Jeff Passan team. Jeff Passan hasn't. He just retweeted what Alvin Gonzalez said. It looks like Jorge Lopez and the Mets are in agreement on a 1-year, $2 million deal. Okay, that's it for there. So not really sure who to follow. It's interesting that Dodgers Nation put out that article. That DMAC would put out that article. Literally says right here, it's finally over. Congratulations, Toronto. Dodgers Nation is saying, that Ohtani's going to the Blue Jays. It's finally over. Congratulations, Toronto. I mean, I don't know if we're to believe DMAC. Brandon says, delete, you clowns. There's nothing solid yet, right? Delete this. Please delete. Dodgers Nation throwing up a last-second reverse jinx Hail Mary. Trying to get a jinx going on. I'm not going to believe this until Passan confirms it. If you guys are wrong, I'm unfollowing. I don't see this report anywhere else. Dave Roberts really changed the entire landscape of baseball with one press conference. Awfully irresponsible if this is not true. I doubt that it is. Dodgers Nation is not a reputable source. Dodgers Nation, not a reputable source. I mean, Dodgers Nation is a pretty good here. We got a super chat on board. We got a super chat on board. Cozy Codes, Canthal Kid. At this point, can we get Bonds to hit DH? I honestly think he would do better than Jock did. You know what? Bonds is getting a little up there in age, but for years and years, I wanted Bonds back. And even in 2020, I was like, you know what? 60-game season. Let's get Bonds as a DH, like genuinely. Now, at this point in time, what is he past 60? What is he, 59? Okay, he's 59 years of age. I think he may be a little too old, but don't get me wrong. I'll take it. I'll take it. If we can get him, I'll take it. $10 super chat. Thank you so much from Cosman Cozy Codes for that super chat. Do appreciate it very much. And I see a lot of comments coming in. We're going to get to all these comments right here. I'm trying to keep an eye on 4 or 5 tabs and see what's going on here. But thank you for that super chat right there. For the super chat here. Jason Corona, Joe Boy Chapman is bad. Did you read my comment? Just did. Steven Corona, I read your comment. Eric, Phil Collins. What about it? You want me to play some Phil Collins? Or you want to sign Phil Collins? Phil Collins is a little up there in age too. Eric, you look like my name is Earl guy. Remember Earl? No, I don't remember Earl. Otani to the Blue Jays is great because he wouldn't be a Dodger. It would also suck. He'd waste his career there. Yeah, and at the same time, I'm gonna go into some probably gonna be going to some Giants Dodgers games at Oracle Park in, I want to say it's May 15, May 16. I already got my tickets. So I was half looking forward to seeing Otani there. But at the same time, as far as the big picture goes, it's definitely good if Otani does not sign with the Dodgers as far as, try to compete for a National League West championship, et cetera, and just trying to compete with the Dodgers whenever we played them. So in general, it's good for Ohtani to not be in the National League West, and hell, not even in the National League if he goes to Toronto. I'm curious to see, how is Ohtani hit in over in Toronto in the Sky Dome or the Rogers Center? Because if he's tore it up there, players remember that. Players know where they like to hit and where they hit well. Let's see if I can find it. Okay. Rogers Center, and he has hit well there. 326 career batting average. Only had 46 at-bats, but he's got 15 hits and 3 bombs, 10 RBIs. Hey, he's torn it up there at Rogers Center. 326 career batting average over in Toronto. So who knows? Maybe he enjoys hitting there. That could have a little something to do with it. Maybe not, but just throwing that out there. They need to fire the whole front office. They should have traded for Soto. I don't think he would be wasting his career in Toronto. They will be a contender next year. He loves that stadium. He says it's very similar to his dome back in Japan. There you go. There you go. I don't think he'd be wasting his career either if he goes to Toronto. I mean, the Blue Jays are a good team, a competitive team, and they are an up-and-coming team. Did I get any missed calls? I got a missed call. What number is that? Is that one of my sources is trying to call me? One of my sources might be trying to call me. John Heyman screwed over the Giants. The Giants get passed over every year. Yeah. Look, I never claim to have sources because I literally have no sources. But we're still going to try to find out ASAP. As soon as it's out there, we're going to try to find out what team Ohtani is signing with. I went live. I started setting up the live as soon as I searched Ohtani and I saw Blue Jays, and I thought it was a done deal. But then I started digging a little deeper to try to find out contract details, and it looks like it's not a done deal. It's not official, even though Dodgers Nation, all due respect to Ballcap Sports, Dodgers Nation is saying it's finally over. Dodgers Nation right here. Man, he did put something out.
Doubling down here makes me sad. I'm not doubling down anything. I'm just laying out kind of the process of all of this.
I didn't know you could actually
looking at it from all angles is what I'm doing here. Give me an example of JP.
I didn't know you could put your live stream on Twitter. I didn't know you could put your live stream on Twitter simultaneously.
Smooth. DMAC, I can see it's bugging you. Hey, nothing is official, so don't think.
Just share out the stream? That's pretty sick. You just share out the stream? I need to do that right now. I didn't know you could do that. D. Porter. Hola, Eric y Chatea. Qué loco sería si Ohtani nos hiciera un golpe y aterrizara en un equipo que nadie tenía en el radar. He said, what's up, Eric and chat? How crazy if Ohtani gives us a surprise hit if he suddenly signs with a team that nobody had on their radar. And that would be absolutely insane. I got inside reports that he's signing with the Oakland Athletics. But no, that's, by the way, a $20 super chat. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. D. Porter, that is unbelievably helpful. I have no words, so I'm just going to have to go ahead and I got no words for that one. So we'll just go ahead and do the Pence at bat, I guess. Much appreciated from the man with the plan, D. Porter. And I see the karaoke. We are your sources. Yeah, hey, you all are my sources. Y'all are my sources. Why would Sports Illustrated post that he's going to the Blue Jays? I got multiple reports. If you made me guess right now, I'm saying it's the Blue Jays. I'm saying they're not all just saying that. It's not Twitter. It's called X now. Lots of people still call it Twitter. And you know, the thing about it is it's still twitter.com. Because they can't move all that to x.com. So you go to x.com, it just takes you to twitter.com. So as long as it's on twitter.com, hey, it's Twitter. But yeah. Joe Boyd Yamamoto is not even visiting the Giants. Shows you the Farhan lied, and he was never going to sign anyone great. What is up, Nikki? Nikhil Shan Bahag. Why are so many people posting articles if they aren't sure? I think there's probably something to it. I mean, this article straight up, Shohei Ohtani to leave Angels, sign with Toronto Blue Jays. This is Sports Illustrated. This is Sports Illustrated. Obviously, even if it's true, I mean, there's still, you've got physicals and everything, it still fall apart. Nothing's 100% until it is. We saw that last year with the Giants and Carlos Correa. Nevertheless, Sports, I'm going to reload this. We'll see if it says the same thing or if they've changed it. I'm reloading that to see if it says the same thing or if they've changed it. Where's Jenny Vega? I'm still not 100% though, because we have reports on Twitter saying it's not actually a done deal. Dodgers Nation is live right now. Dodgers Nation has a tweet. It's finally over. Congratulations, Toronto. It can't be any more clear than that. Via JP Hornstra, 18.4 followers. Says sports editor, DodgersNation.com. Okay, this guy works for Dodgers Nation. Shohei choice is in. This is 2 hours ago. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Choice is in. So nobody believes these people. Like Dodgers Nation's getting no love. Stop lying. Irresponsible, to be honest. Nice fail. And you guys just waited till it's official. They're trying to get out in front of the ball, but nobody's buying it. The same thing would happen if I tweeted out, it's official, he's signed with the, nobody would believe me. But if Jeff Passan tweeted out, it would be totally official. So I'm trying to give a little respect to Dodgers Nation. They're saying it happened. They're saying it's the Blue Jays. They're saying it's the Blue Jays. Sports Illustrated put it out. That article finally did reload, and it does say the same thing. My internet is absolute basura. But it does say, Shohei Ohtani to leave Angels, sign with Toronto Blue Jays. Ohtani appears to have made his free agent decision 1 hour ago. I think he's heading to Toronto. And we got a report on the flight. Not sure if I can get that. We got a report that he was on or it said he may or may not be on a flight that's heading to Toronto, which is like weird. It's like, well, is he on the flight or not? Because he may or may not be on every flight. He may or may not be in the room next to me right here. Shohei Ohtani may or may not be in that room. I don't know. I have to go check, right? So we may or may not be on the flight to Toronto. What does that mean? Of course he may or may not be. The Ohtani signing makes the Correa signing from last year look like chump change. So who get traded, Bichette or V-Lady or Vlad? They can't pay all three of them. I don't know. They're going to try to pay as many people as they can and go over the I believe if you tweeted it before, I believe Dodgers Nation. Good point. Good point. I like D-Mac. I like Dodgers Nation. I'm trying to meet up with him in spring training this year if he's there, but and get a picture. And but obviously, if I tweet something, it's because somebody has. I won't even tweet it. I'll retweet it. Now, someday maybe I'll get a team together with a bunch of sources. Maybe someday Hum Baby can grow to that point. But at this point in time, all I'm doing is looking at the top insiders like the Jeff Passans and the Ken Rosenthal's of the world. And when they put it out, I think then we can believe it. As of now, Jeff Passan has retweeted from Alvin Gonzalez saying Shohei Ohtani has not made a decision yet. This is after Dodgers Nation and ESPN put out their reports. That's not to say it won't ultimately be the Blue Jays. My understanding is that at this point, the decision has not yet been made. And he works for ESPN, so basically just contradicting the ESPN article. And last thing he said, he's going to eat a snack or something. So we got no news. $20 super chat from the great D Porter. B-side, what's going on? We'll wait until it's true, but who knows who he'll sign with. Eric signs with Frisco Rough Riders. You heard it here first. I still got to edit my Frisco Rough Riders stadium review. I wish you could just sign with a minor league team affiliated, but no, you got to get signed with the Texas Rangers, and then they'll send me to Frisco. But I would love to play for the Frisco Rough Riders. They got a great stadium. If the Dodgers get Ohtani, I'm going to be really mad. Oh, I bet you will. Look, like I said, I won't be mad no matter what. But I think if we were to rank what's best to worst, obviously best would be if he signs with the Giants. After that is if he signs with an American League team. It doesn't really matter. Blue Jays, Angels. I prefer him to stay in Anaheim, but I doubt that. And then next, best case scenario would be he signs with like the Cubs or something. Worst case scenario is definitely he signs in the NL West and not with the Giants, because then we have to play against him, which would be fun to see him. It'd be fun to see him at Oracle, no doubt. But at the same time, not good for the competitive advantage of the San Francisco Giants. Yamamoto going to sign with the Mets or the Yankees, two teams he's visiting. Giants are not even having a meeting scheduled. Joe Boyd, Mets or Yankees? Finally, a Giants fan has come. The hoodie. Oh, we're on top of it. Giants fans on top of this. We are all over it. And I know there's some other. I didn't know you could check. Let me check if Ballcap is on Twitter right now. No. Yeah, there's this talk of like he's on a flight. It sounds like bull to me. You got a picture of him boarding the flight? I mean, come on. There's like posts like he may or may not be on a flight to Toronto. Well, I don't even understand that wording. That sounds like I could tweet that out too. I could tweet out Shohei may or may not be on a flight to Toronto. Well, of course he may or may not be on a flight to Toronto. But yeah, as of right now, it looks like the Blue Jays are the team getting the most buzz. Oh, 1 minute. 1 minute. Shohei Ohtani is en route to Toronto today. A representative of his agency, CAA, would not comment when asked about Ohtani's travel plans. At this hour, Ohtani does not have a signed agreement with any MLB team, but he is evidently en route. He is en route to Toronto today. I work in the city. It's crappy. Joe Boyd, Bellingham and Chapman are not cornerstone players. Jim Bowden says this is a complete lie. Ballcap is all in on the flight theory. The flight theory. Well, we have a confirmation right here, if you're to believe John Morosi. Now he's flying to Toronto to clear customs just to tell them no. Ohtani is a Blue. If he's flying to Toronto, I think he's going there to sign to finalize a contract and have a what do you call it? I mean, there's always a possibility he's going to do another visit, but it sounds to me like if he's on his way to Toronto, he's going to have a press conference. He's a Blue Jay confirmed now. Whoa, better than the Dodgers. It's happening. Must be a layover to Cincinnati. We knew this, John. We didn't know that for sure. I mean, I've heard he may or may not be on a flight to Toronto. This is the first I've heard that he is en route to Toronto today. Representative of his agency, CA, would not comment when asked about his travel plans. Then how do you know he's on a flight to Toronto today? But evidently, this is John Morosi, 479,000 followers, MLB Network, NHL Network, MLB Network Radio, Fox Sports Radio, big time, okay? What are your thoughts on it? I wonder where Bo Bichette will go. What's up, Logan? The offseason sucks. If the Blue Jays get Alejandro Kirk back to how he was a couple years ago and keep Kevin Biggio and Bo Bichette on top of Vlad Jr. and Ohtani is 3-4, my gosh, that is a Hall of Fame freaking lineup. Not an official deadline, but the reports are saying it's imminent. It's going to happen by today. Morosi is usually reliable. Morosi is usually reliable. Passan seems like the end-all be-all, though. If Passan says it, it's a fact. Okay, Passan, did he retweet the John Morosi tweet? I retweeted it. Like I said, I don't have sources, but I'll retweet the Morosis of the world. I didn't retweet Dodgers Nation. I just, when I saw the replies, I was a little iffy on that. I trust Dodgers Nation, but No one else seems to, so I decided not to retweet it. If Basson retweets John Morosi, we can pretty much confirm he hasn't yet, but we can pretty much confirm. I think Morosi's right. He sounds like he's on his way to Toronto, which means either he's not going to make a decision today or he's going to the Blue Jays. Because if he's heading to Toronto, he's not going to go to Toronto and then sign with the Giants or the Dodgers. He's going to Toronto to sign with the Blue Jays. Or he's going there for another meeting and another visit, and he won't make a decision until like a couple days from now. I think he's probably going to the Blue Jays. I think he's probably going to the Blue Jays. Logan has joined as a membership. We got a new member. I didn't know you. I didn't know you. Your membership ran out, but back. Is this a decision deadline? Oh yeah, Morosi is usually reliable. What's going on, Matthew Brittingham? I hope everyone is having a great day. You know what the best news about today is? Ohtani is definitely not going to go to the Dodgers. Hey, that's a W, a big W. Peter Gammons, he's alive. I don't know if he's still actively tweeting. Let me see. I know he's a little bit up there in age. Is this Peter Gammons? Yeah, there he is playing the guitar. Peter Gammons, 10 hours ago. Oriole Dark Ages began in 97. Blah, 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 blah. He has not been tweeting anything about Ohtani. I don't know if he works for anyone. Doesn't say anything. Bernie Williams and a guy I played with, Buddy Guy. I don't know about Peter Gammons. Like he's too active anymore. Maybe here in Canada has great maple syrup. That's definitely a good reason to go there. Brady Domina, he isn't a Dodger. He's going to look at the turf and bounce. You know, there is talk about he has hit well. We looked up his stats. He hit about 326 over there with power. He has had success at Rogers Center, aka the Sky Dome, over in Toronto, and he has said it does. I don't know if there's anything to this, but he said it looks similar to I find this kind of strange, but he said it looks similar to the Japanese ballparks, but he's played here so many years now with the Angels. I would have thought he'd gotten used to it by now, but who knows? Maybe he's growing up over there and playing high school over there and playing in the Nippon Professional League over there. Maybe he's maybe he likes that look. Maybe he's trying to see if he likes the area. It's a foreign country, could very well be. We don't know if this to me this means he's either going to the Blue Jays or we're not going to know for a few more days. So not really sure if there's going to be anything else popping up here, but that was pretty big. I wonder if Dodgers Nation will remove those tweets at all. It's finally over. Congratulations, Toronto. Still there from 2 hours ago.
Can I get my money back on the Otani fund? Okay, so there is that. I know that do not be checking your mailbox for your refund on the Otani fund, because that's going to go straight to the Yamamoto fund. And if that doesn't work out, that's going to go straight to...
Yeah, I'm not really sure what he's talking about, but really interesting. Let's just search Otani, see what comes up at the top. Now, John Morosi's is the biggest tweet right here. Shohei Ohtani en route to Toronto. I hope this means what I think it means. Gate 14 podcast.
What that means, I don't know. He hasn't signed a contract yet. Nothing has happened. Everyone keep calm, but he is en route to Toronto right now. Right now. Okay, so listen here. I will update you if anything else happens. I'll update you if anything happens.
He is en route to Toronto right now. Evidently, Shohei Ohtani is sitting on an airplane right now, heading to Toronto. Confirmed. We can pretty much confirm that. Talking baseball 5 minutes ago, per John Morosi, Shohei Ohtani is traveling to Toronto today. He's not signed a contract with any team at this time. Not signed a contract. It's not over. It's not over. But he's heading to Toronto. So if you consider that over, then it's over. We'll put it that way. What's going on the show? Getting nervous, getting so nervous. Scroll down. There's a source saying he's in LA. I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying. Where's that source? What? In LA? See what the way Talking Baseball does it is like Morosi puts out the tweet, and then he just like will type it out like Morosi's his source. I just retweet Morosi. I think that's just retweet Morosi, dude. You don't have to put out your own tweet like you got inside info. If the flight lands at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, Ohtani is going to see Toronto traffic during rush hour. Oh my God, we're screwed. We look deep into these free agent stuff. Jordan Ciccelli, like, oh my gosh, he's going to land right at this time, and he's going to see that. Like, we think that these players, every little thing they see is going to impact their decision, and he's going to change his mind and get back on the plane. Ever been to LA? He'll be fine. He's been living in LA. He'll probably love the traffic over there, although Toronto traffic's probably pretty bad too. LA traffic is the worst. Everyone knows that. I've been in both. Toronto's pretty awful. There's Belt, the captain. So no decision on Ohtani, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to just have to wait and see. I don't think there'll be a decision coming. I mean, it's imminent, but not imminent, like not in the next hour. I think it probably tonight, maybe even tomorrow, will be the official decision. So in other words, I think the ESPN and Dodgers Nation reports are incorrect. He has not officially made a decision, or at least he's not officially signed a contract yet. The fat lady has not sung yet. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. We thought it was over. I thought it was over briefly when I did a Google search right before I went live, and I was like, oh no, he's going to the Blue Jays. He's going to the Blue Jays. You still search Shohei Ohtani right now, and all you see is Blue Jays. Blue Jays. But then undecided. Blue Jays question mark. CBS Sports. SF Giants rumors Shohei Ohtani sweepstakes aren't over just yet. 10 now Sports Illustrated. Backtracking, Mark DeLucci. SF Giants rumors Ohtani sweepstakes are not over just yet. It seemed like the San Francisco Giants, Los Angeles Dodgers had lost Shohei Ohtani sweepstakes to the Toronto, but it's not over yet. Seemed like they had fallen short to bring two-way phenomenon Shohei Ohtani, number one ranked free agent, to the National League Friday morning, because this guy, JP Hornstra of Dodgers Nation, reported that Ohtani had decided to sign with the Toronto Blue Jays. Did ESPN make an article because of JP Hornstra? JP Hornstra? Ohtani still had to go through a physical process, but it would be highly unlikely for an issue to emerge at this point in the process. However, a cavalcade, I'm not too familiar with that word, of subsequent reports by several prominent MLB insiders have refuted the report. Sportsnet's Ben Nicholson-Smith, ESPN's Alan Gonzalez, Fanside's Robert Murray, USA Today's Bob Nightingale, who, never trust him anyway, and CBS Sports' Jim Bowden have all reported that negotiations remain ongoing. There you have it. There's all these reports. It's not finalized. I don't know what's up with I don't know, man. Dodgers Nation, JP here, you're trying to be first and everything. You can't, I mean, what if he does end up signing with the Blue Jays? I don't know. Do they get credit at that point? I don't know. JP Hornstra, that's a very difficult name to pronounce. Still up. Ohtani is in. This is not a drill. So, hey, fake. I really hope he comes here, but he's a daughter. Mile High. What's going on? Cobb was supposedly Ohtani best buddy. Giants are so garbage. What's up, Nicholas Neiman? No one wants to sign there. LMAO. Logan, what the F we keep Cobb for? It's over, says Logan. It's over. I would guess right now he will end up signing with the Jays since he's on a flight to Toronto, but you can hold out hope. It's not all bad if he does. It means he's not going to be on the Dodgers. There's still Yamamoto. There's still Chapman, and some other free agents out there. So we'll have plan B when we get to plan B. But as of now, ladies and gents, I don't think Ohtani would fly to Toronto on a Friday and just sit in rush hour traffic. He's going to sign. Exactly. If this weren't a big deal, he would just wait until tomorrow when there's no traffic. It's an interesting point. I'd say right now, I'm about 75% sure he's going to sign with Toronto. And if it's not, maybe the negotiations will break down in Toronto. Maybe they're going to do some more negotiations in person. Maybe his agent's going to, we don't know. They're not telling us all the details. A lot's going to go into it. You remember what I said if he signs with the Dodgers? No, I do not. Did you say you'll boycott? I'm not really sure. Tell me, remind me that. Like I said, I'd rather the Giants get Yamamoto and Lee than getting Ohtani. Yeah, I mean, it's not at the end of the world. Ohtani's not even going to pitch in 2024. Not trying to make excuses now that, to justify it, but I'm just saying it's not the end of the world. It will be the end of the world if the Giants don't sign anyone. Like the world will just literally end. So Giants need to sign some serious free agents this offseason. We need to do something, or trades or something. If you want to trade, but we didn't even make a trade at the trade deadline with the Giants competing. That still pisses me off. I cannot believe Giants did not make a single trade. All we got was Pollock. All we got was Pollock. Nobody is worth $600 million. Well, we all know athletes get paid way more than they deserve, but the economics of the sport dictate. If nobody watched baseball, if baseball fans stop watching baseball in the future, right now I don't see too many young kids into baseball, so it could be in 50 years from now, baseball's not going to be able to sell out stadiums like they do, and they're not going to have the money to pay players like that. That's why you don't see billiards players or players from smaller sports, badminton. They're not making that kind of money because they don't have that kind of money to pay them. Everyone thought we had Correa. Yeah, it's true. Everyone thought we had Correa, and Carlos Correa did end up having a shaky season with the Twins. Didn't he sign with another team too? Now I forget. Was it the Yankees or Dodgers? I don't even remember now. Ohtani, Correa signed with two separate teams last year and then it ended up going back to the Twins. Somebody remind me who he signed with the Giants. And it was the Mets, right? It was the Mets. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, the Mets. Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm like, he signed with the Mets too, and it didn't work out. Yeah, I'm like, freaking Correa, dude. And then sure enough, this year, he ends up only hitting, what did he hit? I know batting averages and everything. Everyone reminds me, but 230? Guys, 230. And everyone says batting average is not everything, but everything dropped. His on base percentage 312, his slugging 399, OPS 711, lowest of his career, other than 2020, which was a shortened COVID year. So very only 18 home runs, like genuinely, like no BS. Flores was better. I don't care what anyone says. Flores was better in 2023 than Correa was. I don't care what anyone says. You can't argue that. Wilmer Flores was better than Carlos Correa. So, Brady Domina, what's up here? Logan, Jason Corona. Giants prefer to be the underdog forever. FFs. Babe rocks. Correa still went to the playoffs. True. Could have gotten similar production from a prime Eric. Well, I do appreciate that. We know, the true answer is we don't know. We don't know how a prime Eric would have done. You got to put me through the minor leagues. You can't just show up in the big leagues and hit. You got to go through the minor leagues after high school and see if you can hit. But I didn't get drafted, so obviously it didn't happen. But a blessing in disguise for Giants fans. But I'm back in training. Okay, I'm back in training right now, and I'm working on getting back, making my comeback. So it's still not too late, Logan. It's not too late. Not too late at all. But we have a great chat out here, and I appreciate everyone's support. I'm just kind of joking. Of course, it's too late, but still could go out and I got some videos to put together. Some good baseball videos, actual playing. The Giants can now spread the money around and make the team more complete, stronger than only one guy. Giants sign someone. We need action. Alex Arabia. I like that photo right there. Champions right there. I like that. So I think there's really nothing else going on. Ohtani seems to be on an airplane. But I did want to go live and update everyone that Ohtani, reports say he signed with the Blue Jays. Reports have him en route to Toronto. It looks like, to me, at least 75% chance he's going to the Jays, but I will leave 25% open that things don't work out there. We'll keep an eye on it. I may be live again tonight. This is an Orange Friday live broadcast. We may be live again tonight. If not, definitely tomorrow, because I feel like tomorrow we'll have a decision on Shohei Ohtani. I want to thank everyone for the support, and that super chat earlier was much, much, much appreciated. Actually, I got multiple super chats. We got one from D Porter, one from Cosman, Cozy Coz, and Logan, a new member. You guys cannot even describe the appreciation. It is absolutely amazing. And we have 73 people, so don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere before we leave. Before we bounce, 74 watching. Let me see. We are going to. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to try to gift a membership for you guys for their support today. We need to grow the membership program, and we are gifting one Hum Baby Baseball membership today. And oh yeah, we got the Immaculate Grid as well. So the Hum Baby gifted membership is out, and it's Big Weeze. I didn't even know you were here, Big Weeze. Oh yeah, I did. Big Weeze. Giants need to sign Lee. There you have it. Big Weeze is the latest Hum Baby member. Make sure to click that members join button if you're interested in joining for exclusive content, as well as some more perks. So check that out. What was I going to do right now? Oh yeah, we'll do a real quick per request Immaculate Grid, just in case we don't go live again later. Congrats, dude. Big Weeze. Dodgers, Rangers. How about my man, Yu Darvish? Yu Darvish. Orioles, Dodgers. Orioles, Dodgers. Orioles, Dodgers. Reggie Jackson didn't play on the Dodgers. What am I thinking? Tigers, Rangers. I'm going to try to do some myself, and then I'll get to the chat. Tigers, Rangers. Did Prince Fielder? Am I tripping? Did Prince Fielder play on the Tigers? Prince Fielder play on the Tigers? Or is just his dad? Now I'm tripping. That's all right. We'll see. We're about to Eddie Murray. We're about done anyway. Eddie Murray. Oh yeah, Eddie Murray finished his career with the Dodgers. Yeah, he did. Okay, Prince Fielder did play. Okay. Yeah, of course he did. Yeah, he did play on the Tigers. I thought he did. I just wasn't. I wasn't sure if I was getting him mixed up because I know his dad played on the Tigers, of course. But I was like, did Prince play on the Tigers? Like, I think so. Dodgers Oriole Rick Dempsey would have been a good one. We need Orioles Tigers. Orioles Tigers. Kirk Gibson playing the Orioles? No. Omar Vizquel? Omar Vizquel never played on the Tigers. He coached on the Tigers. And I don't think he played on the Orioles anyway. Frank Tanana. We struck him at Adrian Beltre played on the Rangers. Adrian Beltre definitely played. Adrian Beltre definitely played on the. Adrian Beltre definitely played on the Rangers and Mariners, and he played in the Orioles too. I feel like he did. Well, he definitely played on the Mariners and Rangers. So, boom, Adrian Beltre, Scope, Trumbo, Mickey Tettleton, Tigers and Orioles, right? Is that it? Yeah, Mickey Tettleton. Yeah, with that weird stance, 100%. We need Mariners and Orioles. You guys are nailing it. Mariners and Orioles. A-Rod. I didn't even think of A-Rod for the Mariners and Rangers. I need Orioles and Orioles and Mariners. King Felix. But correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Felix play on the Orioles at the end of his career, or was it just spring training? I've been messed up on that before. Did King Felix, because I know King Felix signed a minor league deal with the Orioles. I don't remember if he made the team. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he did. Nelson Cruz, Orioles, Mariners. Nelson Cruz. Cruz has been everywhere. Uh-oh, we got 2 Nelson Cruzes. I guess it's this top one. Bam! Nelson Cruz. Thank you guys so much. We got it. We got it. Now we got to get the. Oh yeah, he didn't make the team. Okay, he didn't make the team. What's up, Thomas? I don't have a GoFundMe. I have the memberships program and super chats, and I'm trying to set up something for the website, and I don't have my PO box yet. I don't have my PO box set up yet. Okay, let's go with 2,000 career hits. Dodgers. Did Jackie get 2,000 hits? Jackie must have got 2,000 hits. I'll come back to that just in case somebody can. Sweet Lou. I don't know why I'm hesitant on. I know Jackie Robinson must have got 2,000. He's probably got close to 3,000, but I don't think he get 3,000. I don't like I have all these numbers memorized. Jackie sounds correct. Okay, we're gonna go for it. I don't know why I was just a little bit hesitant. I'm a little hesitant on that. Tigers, Ty Cobb. I'm gonna think of someone else. I want to think of someone else. If we could think of someone else who, Jackie Robinson, obviously a Hall of Famer, but he may not have gotten 2,000 hits. The Mariners, Mariners. Did they just have to have played? Like I can go Omar Vizquel. Does that count? Yeah, Vizquel, 2%. Okay, Steve Garvey. All due respect, Jackie Robinson. I'm just not sure if Jackie got 2,000. Steve Garvey, yes. Immaculate grid. I'm going to look up Jackie Robinson. I almost did it, and then I just kind of had second thoughts on that. Yeah, actually, he wasn't very close. 1,563 because he started his career kind of late. Played a lot. He was in the military and played in the Negro League. So he started his career a little bit late. He only played 11 years. Obviously, Hall of Famer, but he didn't quite get 2,000 hits. So luckily, we didn't go for that. Thank you guys so much for being here. 60 WAR in 10 seasons. I wish the Giants would have got Ohtani. We're going to wait on it. Gary Sheffield. That would have been a good one. We're going to wait on it, and we'll see. Let's see the most popular answers. Corey Seager did. How I didn't even think of Corey. Who did I put there? I put Yu Darvish immediately, 4%. Everyone put Corey Seager, Max Scherzer, A-Rod, Machado, Jonathan Scope, Nelson Cruz, Albert Pujols, of course. I didn't think of him because I don't think Dodgers. I don't think Pujols when I think Dodgers. Miguel Cabrera, Tigers, and Suzu. I didn't think of Ichiro. I don't think of Ichiro. I put Omar Vizquel instead of Ichiro. But oh well, we got it. Hey, that rarity score helps. Thank you guys so much. We'll talk to you all tonight or tomorrow because Ohtani, the decision is imminent. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, baby, let's do it again.